Hi, I'm Dustin with Brady Corporation. I'm here to talk to you today about the BradyPrinter M611. What's unique about this printer is that it's a little bit of a hybrid. And what do I mean by hybrid? I mean that if you want to connect it to a laptop and design and print labels in the office, in your shop, you can do that. If you want to take your cell phone and connect to this printer through Bluetooth out in the field, anywhere across your facility, you can do that as well. So it gives you the flexibility to decide, do I want to print the labels in the office, out on the shop floor, or a combination of both. So we find typically that maintenance, repair technicians, HVAC technicians, or mechanical contractors, they're always looking for ways to be more efficient when they're doing their labeling. And what do they label? They typically are doing a lot of labeling of pipes. So this could be a less than 3/4 of an inch pipe all the way up to an 8-inch pipe. And they need to identify them with their ANSI standard pipe markers. They also might need to identify some of the valve tags. So all of those valve tags that go on the pipes themselves. And then the last thing that they typically identify are the control panels that power a lot of that HVAC equipment. So previously, if you wanted to document all of your pipes out in the field, you had to take a pen and paper with you, walk out through your facility, and then you need to bring that information back to the shop to print your labels. I'm going to demonstrate how to create a pipe marker list using our Express Labels mobile application here on an iPhone, also available on Android. So when I open my app, I have the ability to start a new label at the top. I'm going to go ahead and tap on pipe marker. Now to add my first pipe, I'm going to tap that yellow plus icon in the bottom right. And I can go ahead and search over 400 pre-populated pipe contents, or I can scroll to select. In this example, I'm going to tap on acetone. The next thing it's going to ask is, what is the outside diameter of the pipe? Let's assume that the pipe outside diameter, including insulation, was somewhere between 2 and 7 inches. It's already showing on a yellow label with black text because we automatically apply the ANSI standard to it. In the bottom, start setting the properties. I need to identify its flow direction. So I'm going to say that this flow direction is both directions, and I want those arrows on both the left and the right side of the text. And I can go ahead at any time and tap print to send that print job over to my printer. If I want to add a second pipe, I'll tap the back arrow. And now again, I will tap the plus icon at the bottom, and I'll choose my next pipe content. I'll just pick a random one here, air supply. And let's assume this one is a 0.75 inch outside diameter pipe. It automatically selects the right part, in this case a 1-inch wide label material, and it automatically applies that ANSI color standard. I can go ahead and I can set my airflow direction. I can even add symbols, or I can add additional text. Lastly, I'd like to point out that based on the pipe diameter, we also set its length of the label to the minimum required length set by ANSI. If I'm not now ready to print, I can click back, I can see my full list of pipes, I can exit, tap save, and then now here on my screen, I'll see in recent files that pipe marker. I can tap the 3 dots in the bottom corner and tap email. And now I'm able to email that set of pipe markers out to any one of my peers. So now I'll demonstrate how to create a safety label using the Express Labels mobile application. We have a preset for safety label, so I will tap on that. And you'll see that immediately displayed was a specified layout. I can change the layout to what I would like by tapping the 3 vertical dot icon in the top right, and then tapping Change Layout. And here now I have various layout options to select from. You can also specify the number of text rows that you would like. In this example, I'll just start with a single line of text. Once I get to this screen, I can tap on the header and I get a list of predefined signal words, both ANSI and OSHA standards. I'll tap the warning. Now I can go ahead and I can change which graphic I want to display by tapping on the graphic. I'll scroll to the right just so you see them all and select warning. And I'll grab one with a lightning bolt on it. So now we have our header, we have our icon or graphic. Now I'll tap the text in order to enter some text. And then tap done. So I can adjust the text, add italics, remove the bolding, and I can also change the font. I can justify the text either horizontally or vertically. And at any time when I'm ready, I just simply tap that hovering yellow print icon for my label to be printed on my M611 printer. No need to cut, auto cut for me. So now I'm going to demonstrate on how to create a label for your plastic rigid valve tags. In this example, I'll create a label for this smaller size valve tag. So in my Express Labels mobile application, I have already created a valve tag label file. And so rather than recreating the label file, I can simply open the last version, and I can go ahead and I can tap on any of these text objects to modify the data that I want to add. I could tap the barcode if I want to serialize different information. I can also create a sequence if I want to create a sequence of these label files. When I'm done adjusting the data on my label, I can go ahead and tap the print icon. And now I have my label that is going to be perfectly sized for the small plastic rigid valve tag. So there you have it, the BradyPrinter M611, that hybrid between the benchtop and the portable, that's going to provide you efficiency and flexibility for that on-the-spot identification.